How you gonna try to tell a parent, oh, that's his spirit? Where's this New World Order book? So what are we called, brothers, in the Bible? We're called the children. The children, right? We're called the children of Israel. But guess what? A part of the New World Order is the state will raise the children. But listen, we're the children of the Lord. So he's doing that and putting that mark in you to say that it's mine now. It's mine now. But we already made a covenant. Look, it says the New World Order will include changes in the family. Momo marriages will be legalized. Parents will not be allowed to raise their children. The state will. So this New World Order, he's trying to stop the children of Israel being raised up by their father, by their God, by their Savior. You see the detriment of this New World Order and what he's really trying to do? He's trying to take Jake over, insert them, and now say, well, no, I'm a Jew. I'm a Jew. These are my children, but I'm the Jew. Yep. You see? Hey, you got to watch this guy, man. You got to watch this guy. He's a child stealer, you know? Got a quick one. Yeah.
Hey, hey, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, all honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Wakak Wadash. Double honors be to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and salutation to the elders and Akim of GMS and men that are like them that is pushing his word with truth and sincerity. Shalom to the hopeful elect. Now we're going to a quick little lesson here through the Spirit. I was watching the beloved brothers out of GMS Rochester, as you know, GMS Solemn Assembly. All right, the elder, the head brother Morar, got the brother Gabar, the brother Karataza. You know, they was out there at camp previous Saturday, and they was speaking about pretty much the children don't belong to us, man. That's the up and coming NWO, and it stuck with me through the Spirit because I was surfing through Instagram and this article came about, all right, which the brother was speaking about the NWO, that they want to take our children from us, you know, and introduce them to all types of wickedness, you know, momos, T-words, teaching them, reading to them, they're eating all types of abominable foods and all this wickedness, man. So, and it's also in the scriptures, man, in Deuteronomy 20th chapter, which I'm going to read, Lord's will. All right. So I'm going to read. It's a short read. It's a 2-minute read. All right. And it says, Biden claims school children don't belong to parents when they're in the classroom. And that's what the brother was talking about pretty much. That our children don't, man, if you go into the video, more in the video, he talks about how the teachers are wicked. You know how the teachers, they try to manipulate the children, you know, when they're teaching them. So if you see that, you know, Lord's will is a great lesson. You know, the brothers out there speaking to the Spirit. But I'm gonna read this, man. It says, Biden claims school children don't belong to parents when they're in the classroom. All right. And this was posted April 28th, 2022, the year of the turn up of Yahweh Shem Shai. It says, at the 2022 Teacher of the Year ceremony hosted by the White House on Wednesday, President Biden claimed that school children don't belong to the parents when they're in the classrooms. And these kids are in the classrooms 5 days a week, from, I can remember, fucking 07 to fucking 03, 07 to 3 p.m. every day for 5 days, pretty much. It says, they're all our children, and the reason you're the teachers of the year is because you recognize that they're not somebody else's children. They're like yours when they're in the classroom, he said. Later in the speech, Biden targeted Republicans and the parent movements in local school districts that have fought to remove from libraries and curricula books that promote radical gender and racial ideologies. And it goes into that bullshit, man, that because Esau is getting found out, he's becoming naked, man. People are starting to see that Esau is the devil, man. You so-called white people. There are too many politicians trying to score political points, trying to ban books, even math books. Did you ever think when you be teaching, you're going to be worried about book burnings and banning books, all because it doesn't fit somebody's political agenda? Biden said, and that's why they got rid of the Apocrypha. See, this is all the same bullshit Esau comes with, because they try to get rid of the scriptures, man, because it didn't fit their agenda, because the scriptures go against these Edomites, man. It moves on. The comment struck a similar tone to that of former Virginia Democratic gubernatorial candidate Terry McAuliffe when he made his now infamous remark last year that parents should not be involved in K-12 public education. So K-12, that's about 12, 13 years worth of teachings, man, that you're not going to be involved in. And that's 75% of the kids' time spent is in school, growing up. Moving on. Public education on the campaign trail, he declared at a debate, "I'm not going to let parents come into schools and actually take books out and make their own decisions. I don't think parents should be telling schools what they should teach." Well, we got scriptures for that, all right? Whatever his name is, Mick, then opened Glenn Youngkin's, now governor of Virginia, countered with, "You believe school systems should tell children what to do? I believe parents should be in charge of the kids." And he or she is totally right. He charged of education. Since Youngkin's sweeping victory in the state, multiple Republicans have followed his model, making parental rights a major policy priority and crafting legislation along those lines. And the story continues. Just going to keep reading. Florida's Governor Ron DeSantis, for instance, recently signed the Parental Rights in Education Law, which prohibits instruction of sexual education and gender identity in kindergarten through third grade, deferring to parents to decide how and when to teach their children about such sensitive topics. The parental choice rhetoric has angered many progressives for its efficacy at the ballot box, given that it has persuaded many moderates too. Last week, MSNBC host Nicole Wallace compared parental rights legislation to the war tactics of Russians. These people are a bunch of fucking devils, man. Keep reading on. Similarly, American Federation of Teacher President Randy Weingarten, these all sound like small hats too, suggested last week that these Republican-backed measures amount to propaganda and misinformation, claiming this is the way which war starts. Most Americans and Florida residents, regardless of political affiliation, support the parental rights and education law, in recent survey found. Now that's all I'm going to read, man. This is what the so-called white man is trying to do to your children, man. The elites are trying to do to your children, man. But it's also in the scriptures, man. We're going to get that. Oh, I got to get this in my phone. It's kind of dark in here. Bear with me, please, Salaki. And this is why we have to continue to pray, man, because we have kids, man. Brothers have kids, in these that aren't really able to really think for themselves. We got kids that are young, man. I got 2 kids, man. 7 and 4. They're in the school system, man. So we have to continue to pray that they don't touch on our kids. They don't have T words talking to our kids. Talking about this gender stuff, man. We have to continue to pray, man. Because these teachers are foul, man. They are all a part of the NWO. And they target our kids, man. Because our kids are so-called our future. All right. Now let's get Deuteronomy 28 and 32. This is Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 32. Thy sons and thy daughters shall be given unto another people. Those people are the ones that are in control, pursuant to Job 9 and 24. Thy sons and thy daughters shall be given unto another people, and thy eyes shall look and fill with longing for them all the day, all the long. And there shall be no might in thy hand. We don't have control over our kids, man. We don't have control over our kids. We have to send them through this so-called school system in pursuance to, I believe Romans, let's get that real quick. Because we have to so-called abide by the rules to a certain extent. Because if we don't abide by the rules of Esau, then they're going to take our children through the CPS system, which is wicked, man. This is pursuant to Romans the 13th chapter, man. You know, we have to somehow abide by the laws, because we don't want our kids in these fucking systems, man. These school systems. They're teaching nothing but bullshit and lies, man. But we have to abide by it, because we have to continue to live in this bullshit society, man. You know, this is why we're upon the curses. I just told you that, you know, or well, the scriptures told you that, Salakia. So thy sons and thy daughters shall be given unto another people, and thine eyes shall look and fail with longing for them all the day long, and there shall be no might in thy hand. So whatever happens between them going to school, getting dropped off, and them coming back home, we have no control over. Because Esau is in the power seat, man. And he's a perverted person, man. He's wicked. And he loves little boys, man. You know, this is why we need Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. All right, I'm going to jump to verse 41. Deuteronomy 20 and 41. Thou shalt beget sons and daughters, but thou shalt not enjoy them, for they shall go into captivity. Just as much as we're in captivity, our sons and daughters are in captivity, man. They're in captivity under the laws of Esau, man. So Esau allows T words and F words and L words to come into the classroom and read them books. We necessarily don't have no control over it, man. Especially if we don't know about it, because there are laws in place for these degenerates, man. You know. And what the brother was saying about the NWO, this is what they're going to do. They're targeting our kids, man. They're targeting our kids, man. This is why we need to get the fuck up out of here, man. Because brothers got kids. I got 2 sons, man. Brothers got kids, man. Brothers got daughters, sons. You know? And we got to put up with this shit, man. But this is all through the curses. You know, what can we do? All right. Let's go to Proverbs real quick. Because the only ones supposed to be teaching the kids is us, man. The parents. Not no fucking Edomite, man. Especially not an Edomite. Another nation trying to teach an Israelite kid, man. That shit don't make no goddamn sense, man. This is Proverbs chapter 22, verse 6. It says, train up a child in the way he should go, and when he is old, he will not depart from it. That's talking about these scriptures, man. That's talking about these commandments, man. All right. I'm going to furthermore expound from it when I get to Deuteronomy. Because we're supposed to train up our kids, man. Not an Edomite. Not a heathen. You know, not even a wicked 2/3, man. You know, we're supposed to train up our own children, man, in righteousness through the law, statute, commandments of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. What can an Edomite teach my son, man? Or wickedness? That's about it. Deuteronomy chapter 6. Deuteronomy chapter 6, verse 6. And these words which I command thee this day shall be in thine heart, and thou shalt teach them diligently unto thy children, and shalt talk of them when thou sittest in thine house. So we're supposed to be teaching our kids in our house, man. Not in the classroom. All right? Not with Miss Karen. We're supposed to be teaching them in our house, man. And thou shalt teach them diligently unto thy children, and shalt talk of them when thou sittest in thy house, and when thou walkest by thy way, and when thou liest down, and when thou risest up. So it's all day, every day. We're supposed to be teaching our kids all day, every day, especially when they're in the comprehensive level, you know. you know, when they become, you know, of the time when they hit puberty, you know, when a woman's able to be married around that 11, 12, 13-year-old time mark, man. And thou shalt bind them for a sign upon thine hand, and they shall be as frontlets between thine eyes. We supposed to bring them up, man. Not Mrs. Karen, man. Or not Peter the pedophile, man. We supposed to bring our kids up. So this little school food system is all fucking bullshit, man. It's all BS, man. And like the brother said, the beautiful brother Gabar said, man, this is what these Edomites are all into. Taking your children. And you know what? Feminism is another reason why it's so easy to come into the children's life, man. Because the woman, she has a fucking career. She can do all bad by herself. No man could tell her wrong. So it's the woman, especially that black woman, they bought into this system. Because the women don't want to teach their kids nothing no more, man. They don't even want to teach them manners until they're elderly. So women bought into this completely. You drop the kids off at grandma's house. You drop the kids off at daycare. So you can go and freak off on another man. Or you go to your 9-to-5 job, your career. So that feminism thing really destroyed you women, man. And it's also destroyed the household. Because you kick the man out. You kick structure out, foundation. You know, you kicked the Israelite man out and you relied on Esau, your daddy, man. That's why everything's so fucked up. See, this whole thing is unraveling now, man. Because everybody's starting to realize this, man. That Esau is not your fucking friend, man. It tells you in Sirach chapter 12, man. Never trust thine enemy. You can't trust these devils around your kids, man. They'll manipulate them. They'll touch on them. It's endless, man. That's why we gotta pray, man. You know? But I didn't want to make it too long, man. Just had a few precepts lined up. It was a beautiful setup when the brother hit that point an article hit me up this morning, man. You know? These are the curses, man. You know? And we just hasten the day of Yahweh Shemashah returning so he can destroy this evil, wicked man. So with that, I'm going to give all praise, all honor, glory to Yahweh Shemashah, Bahashim Makakwadash, double honors be to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and salutations to the elders and Nakim of GMS and men that are like him that is pushing his word with truth and sincerity. Shalom to the hopeful elect, Bod Babal.